How many times have you struggled to write a number starting with 0 or some text starting with a plus or a minus? If you've been there before, you know that Excel will delete all the zeros to the left of a number. Also, if you start the cell content by typing a plus or a minus, Excel will consider what comes next as a formula. In this lesson, I'll show you an easy trick to solve this issue. As I teach in all my videos how to be as effective as possible, I won't beat around the bush, and I'll give you the solution right away. If you want to correctly manage numbers starting with 0 or text starting with plus or minus, you need to first type an apostrophe in the cell content before anything else. Want to know more and see a couple of examples? Follow me into Excel. Let's see a couple of examples quickly. Let's start with example number 1. Let's say that we looked up on Google the phone number and zip code of the MIT, and we need to type it in the file. These are the most common cases where you'll have a 0 to the left of a number, and an important one, meaning that you can't remove it from the content, or you'll get a wrong value. So let's try and write the phone number of the MIT, and let's start with 001 for the country code, 617-253-1000. We press enter, and as you see, Excel removed the first two zeros. They're not here and they're not here in the formula bar. Same if we write plus instead of 00 for the country code, we press enter, and once again we do not have anything before 1. If we try and write the zip code, which is here 02139, once again Excel removes the first 0. So let's try out our trick. Let's enter the cell with F2, go to the beginning, arrow up, we write apostrophe and 0, we press enter, and now that we type an apostrophe before the number, Excel will not remove the zeros. You also have the warning up here saying so. So the number in the cell is formatted as text, not in this case, or preceded by an apostrophe, and this is our case. And the best part is that you won't see the apostrophe in the cell content. As you see, there is no apostrophe to be found here. It is just up here in the formula bar. And we could do the same with the phone number and with the plus. F2, we enter the cell, arrow up, we go at the beginning of the formula bar, apostrophe plus, enter, and now, as you can see, we have our plus. As an alternative for phone numbers or zip codes, you could also format the cell accordingly. We'll see this more in detail in an upcoming video. As a preview, let's undo 1 and 2, and let's press Ctrl 1, and we open the Format Cells window. In here, we go to Special, Zip Code, OK, and as you see, now Excel displays the zip code correctly, as Excel knows that a zip code must have 5 digits. Example number 2. Let's say that we have our to-do list. I pasted it here from my notes, and we want to use a minus or a dash as a bullet. Well, Excel won't like it, as it will be expecting a formula. Let's try it out. So dash space watch, and as we start typing, you see that Excel up here is trying to find the formula matching what we're typing, but we don't want to write any formula. We just want to write YouTube and video. We press enter, and as you see, Excel will give us a name error. That is, unless we start the content by typing an apostrophe. Let's do that. F2, arrow up, let's delete the equal, showing that Excel was expecting a formula, apostrophe, enter, and here we have it. As you see, we have our dash, no apostrophe to be seen here, just in the formula bar. And that's it. Well, you may be left with a question. But what if I do want to start the cell content with an apostrophe? Well, if this is the case, you need to type, guess what, 2 apostrophes. And let's do it here, 1 and 2, and as you see, you have just 1. Okay, that's it. I hope that once again you learned something useful. As usual, feel free to leave a message in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date with the newest releases. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next video.